Good evening and welcome to the Financial Week. Jamaica saw less remittance inflows for 2022. The Bank of Jamaica says at December, net remittance inflows were valued at $3.2 billion. That's down from $3.26 billion brought in for 2021. The decline, according to the BOJ, reflects a normalization of inflows to pre-pandemic levels and more cash-in-hand remittance. Meanwhile, net remittance for December was $306.7 million. That's an increase of 1% or $3.1 million compared to December 2021. The U.S. remained the largest source of market remittances to Jamaica, accounting for 69.9% of total inflows in December 2022, barely changed from the prior year. Tourism Minister Ed Bartlett is urging stakeholders in the tourism industry to adopt a proactive strategy in safeguarding the country's marine resources. This in light of the ongoing threats to the sustainability of these natural assets. Mr. Bartlett was speaking at a recent lecture series hosted by the Caribbean Maritime University.
Seriousness of intent, purpose, and action among us, the tourism stakeholders, at all levels, to address industrial action that harm ocean and marine resources. Such firm commitment to sustainable behavior and practices is necessary, I think, to help preserve the enormous benefits that healthy marine and coastal ecosystems to the economic livelihood and survival of billions of people globally.
Grace Kennedy ended its 2022 financial year with less profit despite increased revenues. For the 12 months up to December 2022, GK's earnings after tax totaled $7.6 billion. That was $1.3 billion less than the profit in 2021. Grace Kennedy's revenues increased, however, coming in at $143 billion. This reflected a 10.5% or $13 billion improvement over the previous year. GK Group CEO Don Webby says rising inflation and inconsistent supply chain, increasing interest rates and distribution costs affected the company's earnings. This was made worse by currency movements in the various countries GK operates. Mr. Webby says the company is still optimistic that its approach to managing the challenges will produce positive results. The US dollar is being sold for an average $154.05. $112.93 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar. The average selling rate for the pound is $186.35, while the euro will sell for an average $166.83. To news on the stock market, the JC index gained 227 points today, while the junior market index grew by 16 points. Among the winners, ISP Finance Services, Jamaica Public Service 7% shares, Cargo Handlers, Consolidated Bakers Jamaica, and Paramount Trading Jamaica. The losers were led by Palace Amusement, MPC Caribbean, Clean Energy, Caribbean Flavors and Fragrances, Indies Pharma Jamaica, and Salada Foods. And that's the Financial Week.